Welcome to this talk. Discover the unexplored hidden feature of Odoo website. So I'm Alexandre Pullman, business analyst and website expert at Odoo. So I guess you all have, or maybe not, an Odoo website, and you want to know how to get the most out of it. So I decided to split this presentation into 3 parts. One about the forms, one about the product page, and one about the checkout. So the first part will be about the forms. So how to get the most out of your forms. So most of the websites, and I believe all of them, have forms. It can be for lead generation, it can be for quotation, it can be for ticketing, for example, customer service. But how to get the most out of it. So one possibility is the additional field. So I will show you a small recording. So here, let's say that we sell 4 services. One is SEO, one is BI, another one is supply chain management, and another one is market or website. So you already have a form. You see, it's quite simple at the moment, and you have the possibility. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new field that we choose, and it's going to be a selection field, where I'm going to put the 4 services that we sell. What's the goal of this? It's just to give an additional information to an existing form that you have that will give you a different option to be in the backend and to really have a view on what people expect from your service and give more information about the form. So here I just put like the 4 different possibilities. I'm going to put a new option, which is market your website. Digital strategy, same. And then we save. So now people are able to select the service that they are interested in. Okay? But I will show you another possibility. If you have a studio, in this case, you have another possibility which will give you more information after I'm going to show you. So here I'm going to add a new field, being a field that I already created in the backend, which is a studio field called service 2. I select my field. This is the list of all the existing fields, and you see the 4 values are already entered. And here I call it service 2, so that when we go in the backend, I can show you the difference between the 2. So now I'm going to fill in this specific form. And you will see what it looks like in the backend. So I'm going to ask a question on service and a specific question, and then I'm going to select which service I'm interested in. What can I expect from this service? Here in this case, I will choose 2 different services, so you see what it looks like in the backend, SEO and BI, or supply chain. Now I go to my backend and I go to my CRM, where the form leads to. I open this specific lead that I created, and you see we have service 2, it's going to be SEO, and service supply chain. So the field that I created in the backend, it's SEO. It's a field that I created with Studio before this presentation. The other one is a field I created via the form, and which is now in the description field. What is the interest of creating a field via Studio if you have Studio? Is that now you can filter on it and see, okay, I want to see all my leads that are interested in the service SEO, service 2 SEO. And then I have the possibility to filter on it. If you don't have Studio, you don't have that possibility. But it's already, the information is already in the description. Sorry. The second one is the conditional visibility. So it's still about the forms. Sorry. I don't know why it doesn't want to go to full screen. One sec. Okay. I hope it's big enough for you to see. So I go to the form, conditional visibility. I'm going to say what I enter. Subject, a question about the service, and my question will be, what is this service? And then I can choose a service. And you will see that if I select a specific service, an additional question arrives. So it's a conditional visibility. If I select a specific topic, I can have a different field coming up. And then you can really create a complete form that's dependent on what you've entered just before. So how to do that, I will quickly show you. If the full screen is okay to work. Okay. Sorry for that. So now I created a new field, and now people are able to, did you already analyze your result, for example? And I'm going to say this field will only be visible if I select BI, and then this field will only be visible if I enter a specific answer to a specific question. So I will just, I hope you see it in big enough, but I will show you. Okay, you see now I select BI and my question arrives. So, sorry for that. Now, how to get the most out of your product page. So everybody has a product page, and what we want to know is how to get more information on your product page that you already have. Or sometimes people sell in B2B or in B2C, and in B2B you don't want everybody to be able to purchase a certain product. So how can you do that? In this case, we have the zero price product. Yes, it works. No. Okay, so this is the setting, prevent sale of zero price product. I'm going to show you how it works. So here, if you activate that configuration, it means that if you put a product to a price of 0, people won't be able to purchase it. And I'm going to show you how. So let's see this product. It has a price of 150, and people are able to add it to the cart without any problem. It's a normal e-commerce. Okay, but imagine I put the price to 0. So I have another product, which is the Asus keyboard, and the price is set to 0, as you can see. And here, no possibility to add it to the basket. It's only a contact us button. The link behind the contact us button can be changed into the settings. And just because I put the sales price to 0, that this product is only there to be shown and not possible to purchase. We usually use that for a B2B website where people don't want the customer to be able to purchase product if they are not connected. So we put the price to 0, and then we create some price list with a specific price for people when they connect. They have a specific price, so they are now able to purchase it to the price that we decide to put in the price list. Okay. Now, another possibility is the price comparison. So for example, for the Black Friday, you want to show people that you don't sell the keyboard to 200 €, but only to 150. You want it to be able to, to be able to display it on the website itself. So you go to a specific product here, and you choose compare to price, and I'm going to put 200. So I put the 200, and when I go to the website, you will see it's quite easy. You see that it's 150 instead of 200. So it's a way to show people that you made a small deduction on the price. Another one, I believe it's really interesting for most of the website, is when you want to show an extra information on the product page. We have something in standard that allows us to display additional information, and I will show you how. So at the question this morning, someone came to the booth and asked, okay, how can I show my SKU on the product? So for the moment, it's not really possible. We can put that in the description. And here we're going to see how to put the internal reference available on the website. So we go to the configuration website, and then we go to product page extra field. And here, you see a list. I'm going to pause. You see a list, internal reference. You also see barcode, for example, of all the fields that can be displayed on the product page extra of what is already existing. I select to show the internal reference here. And when I go back to the product page, you will see it's their internal reference. Okay? If the product doesn't have any internal reference, I show on another product, it won't be shown, so it's easy. You don't have to hide it or anything else. I believe this is really useful. It can be done for all the char fields, so meaning text fields, and also all the binary fields, for example, like PDFs or other binary fields of Odoo. So now, how to get the most out of your checkout. So the checkout is a really crucial moment into purchase flow. So people want to, for example, to ask additional information to the customers. People want to add extra information. People want to make it easier for the client to purchase, and we're going to see how to do that. Here, I want to talk about this topic because it's a setting that's often not really understood by the client, is the account guest checkout. So in Odoo, I will show you. I'm going to add something to my basket, add to my cart, I view my cart. And here, when I want to check out, they ask me to sign in. So that's one of the three possibilities that we have into Odoo. The first one is to ask people to sign in. The second one you will see is to say, OK, I don't want you to sign in, I want you to check out as a guest, and you cannot sign in. And the third possibility will be you can check out as a guest, or you can sign in. That's up to you. And that's this setting that most people don't really understand. It's this optional, disabled. So for the moment it was mandatory, so you have to sign in to check out. The other one is optional, so you have the choice. And the last one is disabled, so we don't ask you to sign in. It's just like you check out as a guest. I'm going to show you the optional. So I go to the website. I will disconnect. And I'm going to add to my basket. And see here, I check out, and you see I have the choice, or I fill in my address, or I sign in. I can choose. And the third, I don't show it, but they don't ask you to sign in. You can just enter all your information to check out. Okay, then the extra step. So a lot of our customers, I believe, use that, and I have a small use case to show you that. Let's imagine I sell a personalized item. For example, I sell a personalized pen. I want to print the logo of my customer on it. How do I do that? Here, what we're going to do is we're going to add an extra step into the checkout to request some extra information to the client. So I click on Edit, adjust the configuration. I select, and here I can add an extra step into the checkout. It's already available here, but I do that. And you will see when I decide to check out, I will come to the Extra Info tab, and here I can choose what extra information I request to my customer. This information will be displayed on the sale order itself. And here I will just upload a document to upload your logo, because I want the people to upload the logo so that I can download it after and print it on the pen. But you can ask as many questions as you want, and you can also ask, like here, to upload a document. I believe this can be really useful as well. And then I believe this one is really unknown. It has been announced in V16, but nobody really uses it. So it's just a setting to activate into to the settings, which is Google Autocomplete, and it will help your client when you are in the checkout. You will see when you enter your address, it will help you and give you some possibilities based on Google. So it's Google Autocomplete. It's free for all the SaaS databases, starting V16, and I believe that nobody uses it, so I want to show you that. If you are on SH, it's different. You have to connect your own API, but if you're on SaaS, starting V16, it works for everybody. So I really encourage you to use that feature, because I believe it's really useful and it's better for your customers. So thank you for this presentation, and if you have questions, don't hesitate to scan the pad and ask me your questions.
And now? Yes. Thank you so much for this nice talk. Those features are really hidden because I couldn't find themselves. We have some question. We have a question regarding a free sample, because if your product becomes invisible when you put a price to 0, how do you manage then free sample?
Okay, so it's not invisible. So it's just like it's there, but it's not possible, sorry, to add it to the cart. If you want to have free samples, then I believe you shouldn't use that specific configuration. You shouldn't use that configuration to have free products that you can add to the cart, or you can maybe sell it to 1 cent or something like that. But otherwise, product at 0 price won't be able to be added to the cart.
Okay, so that means that if you want to have some free sample, you couldn't have both. You cannot have
No, you cannot have both. Not that I know. If you create a second website, it could be a possibility. Or you create a form to ask for free samples, that's a possibility as well.
Okay. We have a question about address completion, which was really, really cool, and I think it's also important that people remind that it's an existing features, but do you know if this address completion is also free on Odoo SH?
No, on Odoo SH you have to connect your own Google API to use it on Odoo SH, but on Odoo SaaS it's free, yes.
Okay. On extra steps, if there is 2 pens, is it possible to customize each pens?
Yeah, but in that case you will have to, what I recommend is to add maybe more than 1 field, maybe 5 fields, and there people enter, if they have 1 product, they enter only the first logo and then the second one, but we don't have the possibility to recognize how many different products you have in the basket to show different fields, so maybe you have to add different fields so that people are able to upload more than that. Or you contact them directly after via email. But it's not possible to recognize that in standard.
Okay. When would you use the difference? No, could you tell us, the person is rewriting this question. Can you tell us the difference between tags and attributes?
Tags and attributes, I believe it has been discussed this morning during the What's New in e-commerce. But really the attributes, when you're going to put attributes, it's going to create different products. You're going to have the product template, which is the main product, and a sub-product, which are the variants. So for example, I sell a purple t-shirt and I sell a green t-shirt. The stock will be different between the purple and the blue, I don't remember the color I said, but the purple and the blue. It will be 2 different stock. With the tags, it's only an information that is displayed. So the product will be the same, but it's just the tag that will give information. And you won't be able to really filter on those different products. So it's not the same, but we can discuss that maybe after at the booth if you need further information.
Okay. There is a question about Studio available on the front end. I'm not sure it's feasible, but can Studio field be used to display extra information?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think it refers to what I show, product page extra field. So it's possible, but only if it's a char field or a binary field. Then those fields can be created by Studio and shown on the website, yes.
Okay, so that means that first you need to create them on the back end with Studio, and then you can make them available on the front end.
Yeah, by a product page extra field. Yep.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I think it's nice.
That's something that I have been searching for a long time now. I would ask the same question as to your colleague. What is your favorite feature in Odoo 17? That's a hard one. Huh? There are so many new features.
I think I like the ChatGPT one on the website that Fabien presented this morning. I think that's one of my favorite, yeah.
I think that one won't be hidden.
No, I think people will use it. I hope so.
We don't have more questions. I don't know if someone can write more or if we just close this talk. Okay. I wish you a very good Odoo experience.
Thank you, you too. Bye. Have a nice day.